Qikiqtaaluk Region. The Qikiqtaaluk Region, Qikiqtani Region Inuktitut syllabics, letter 157F, letter 1460, letter 1585, letter 1456, letter 14D7, letter 1483, or the Baffin Region is the easternmost, northernmost, and southernmost administrative region of Nunavut, Canada. Qikiqtaaluk is a traditional Inuktitut name for Baffin Island. Although the Qikiqtaaluk Region is the most commonly used name in official contexts, several notable public organisations, including Statistics Canada prior to the 2021 Canadian Census, use the older term Baffin Region. With a population of 18,988 and an area of 989,879.35 km², it is the largest and most populated of the three regions. The region consists of Baffin Island, the Belcher Islands, Akimiski Island, Mansel Island, Prince Charles Island, Bylot Island, Devon Island, Baillie-Hamilton Island, Cornwallis Island, Bathurst Island, Amund Ringnes Island, Ellef Ringnes Island, Axel Heiberg Island, Ellesmere Island, the Melville Peninsula, the eastern part of Melville Island, and the northern part of both Prince of Wales Island and Somerset Island, plus smaller islands in between. The regional centre and territorial capital is Iqaluit, population 7,740. The Qikiqtaaluk region spans the northernmost, easternmost, and southernmost areas of Nunavut. Before 1999, the Qikiqtaaluk region existed under slightly different boundaries in the Northwest Territories as the Baffin region in the northern part of the district of Qikiqtaaluk. The western half of the nearby Hans Island is part of the Qikiqtaaluk, while the eastern half is part of Greenland and is in the municipality of Avanota. Communities. All of Qikiqtaaluk's 13 communities are located on tidal water, and just under half of its residents live in Nunavut's capital and only city, Iqaluit, 7,740. The majority of the rest live in 12 hamlets: Arctic Bay 868, Kingate 1441, Clyde River 1053, Grise Fiord 129, Sanarajak 848, Iqaluit 1682, Kimmerat 389, Pangnirtung 1481, Pont Inlet 1617, Qikiqtaaluk 598, Resolute 198, and Sanikiluaq 882. Alert CFS Alert and Eureka report of Qikiqtaaluk, unorganised permanent population zero areas in the Qikiqtaaluk. Formerly there was a mining town at Nunavut. However, it and the Nunavut mine closed in 2002, with Nunavut Airport closing in 2010 and all flights transferred to Arctic Bay Airport. Like the majority of Canada's Inuit communities, the region's traditional foods include seal, Arctic char, walrus, polar bear, and caribou. Inhabitants of the Qikiqtaaluk region are called Qikiqtaaluk. Iqaluit. Iqaluit has the Astro Hill Complex, the Nunavut Museum, and the Legislative Building of Nunavut and the Inuktitut Visitor Centre. Pre-contact. According to anthropologists and historians, the Inuit are the descendants of the Teal people who displaced the Dorset culture in Inuktitut, the Tlingit. By 1300, the Inuit had trade routes with more southern cultures. History. About 1910, Europeans' markets increased their interest in white fox pelts. The distribution and mobility of Inuit changed as they expanded their traditional hunting and fishing routes to participate in the white fox fur trade. Traditional food staples such as seal and caribou were not always found in the same regions as white fox. The Hudson's Bay Company, which was chartered in 1670, had been opening fur trading posts throughout Inuit and First Nations territory. By 1910, the HBC was restructured into a land sales department, retail and fur trade. The HBC dominated the fur trade under minimal supervision from the Canadian government and some Anglican and Catholic missionaries who lived near remote northern hamlets. By 1922, most of imported goods acquired by Inuit were from the HBC. Relocation. Between 1950 and 1975, 13 northern communities were relocated. Killing of the sled dogs. In the 1950s and 1960s, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, and others in authority undertook the widespread killing of sled dogs. Reconciliation and Truth Commissions. The Qikiqtani Truth Commission, which was commissioned, conducted, and paid for by an Aboriginal organisation, the Qikiqtani Inuit Association, and took place from 2007 to 2010, brought together historians and Inuit to revisit the history of the Qikiqtaaluk region. Protected areas. Qikiqtaaluk National Park, Bowman Bay Wildlife Sanctuary, Qikiqtani Territorial Park, Reserve Qikiqtani Territorial Park, Mayilut Territorial Park, Pisatuni Nunavut Territorial Park, Polar Bear Pass National Wildlife Area, Cornwallis Territorial Park, Quitina Park National Park, Sermlet National Park, Sylvia Grinnell Territorial Park. Demographics. In the 2021 census of population conducted by Statistics Canada, the Qikiqtaaluk region had a population of living in of its total private dwellings, a change of 18,988, one from its 2016 population of with a land area of 970,554.61 km². It had a population density of in 2021. Surrounding census divisions: Division No. 11, Newfoundland and Labrador Nunavut. Division No. 23, Manitoba and Yuvik Region. Qikiqtaaluk Region, Qikiqtani Region,